Welcome everyone. We are back again with another interesting video. As you can see in the screen, the title of our video says send emails for free using Google App Script. So we'll be sending emails for free using a platform provided by Google, which is called as Google App Script. What it allows you to do is that you can write your own code in the app script, and then you can execute it using your preferred platform or the language. So it's free. It means it comes with some limitation as well. And at the time that I'm making this video, the limit for daily quota is about 100 emails per day. You can't send more than 100 emails per day from using this service. Okay, but you should keep checking. The quota might change with the course of time. So let's get started. So first, what you need to do, you need to visit this page, which is script.google.com, and then go to my projects. By default, you won't have any project here. You can create your new project. I'm creating one, and you can see here there is the default function provided, but I'm not concerned with this one. I will create it from scratch. So I will write my code here, function do get. And what I will do inside it, I'll just return some text here. So the way to return text is like this: content service dot create text output. I'll say this is my first app, something like this. So I've saved it using Control S, obviously, and now I need to deploy it in order to use it. Okay, so I'll deploy it, new deployment. I should select a web app here. Description, you can write your own description. I'll say first app, execute as me, and access, anyone has the access to it. Okay, so it's getting deployed. It might take some time for the first time. Okay, this has been deployed now, and we are responded with the deployment ID and our URL, right? So let me copy this URL, and I'm going to execute this URL. See, this is my first app. That's what we wrote in our code, right? Okay, cool. Now the GET request cannot do our job because we need to pass some parameters to send the email. So what we need to do, we need to trigger post method. I will need an event E here to catch the post parameters, and I will do it in this way. Data equals JSON parts, because I'll be sending it in JSON format. So E dot post data dot contents. So I've extracted, I have catched the post parameters, and they are recipient, subject, and the HTML body. I'll be sending these three parameters when I call it from my script. So the recipient would be data dot recipient, subject data dot subject, body data dot HTML body. Now I can directly send the email using Gmail app dot send email with recipient, subject, and then body. Okay, this body, the third parameter is the plain text. So I don't have any plain text, so I'll give it empty string. And the last one is options, which is an object. In that object, I'm going to pass HTML body. This is the key, and I will pass the value as this one. Great. So we have already sent the email. Now I need to return some text message. What I will say here is email sent successful. Right? So I need to deploy it. I'll create a new deployment. Then I don't need to write anything. So for the first time, because I'm using Gmail app, so I need to authorize the access, and this should be done only for the first time. After that, you don't need to do it. Okay, I'm authorizing it to use my Gmail. Okay, so now we have the deployment ready, the URL ready. What I can do, I can copy the URL and then currently refreshing the page doesn't matter because this is a GET request, and if it is a GET request, this function is not going to get executed. This will be executed and it will be the same output. So now I can start my job here. What I will do URL API URL equals my deployment URL, right? That Google gave me. And after that, I need to prepare the parameters. So I'll call it email data equals, this will be an array, normal array with index, recipient would be something, then subject, this could be something, and HTML body, it could be something. Make sense? So the recipient, the email to whom I'm gonna send this mail. So I'll use one of my emails. Let's go with this one. Subject. So the subject can be free email using Google app script, something like this. And for HTML body, I will use some HTML here with h1 saying hello from Google. And then in paragraph tag, this is an email sent via Google app script, something like this. Let me use strong tag as well to make sure that this is working perfect. All right. So we are ready with the parameters. Now I need to make the request. I'll be using curl, PHP curl to make the request. So let me initialize it. Curl init with the API URL. Now I need to set a couple of options for the curl, which I will do using curl set option ch, and I will need a couple of these. So let me replicate this line. So the first one would be post request. So I need to do curl opt post. It should be true because it is a post request. And then if it is a post request, I need to send parameters as well. So it will be post fields. And this is email data that I prepared just before it. But as you might have noticed that I am parsing the JSON here. It means I need to parse it in JSON format. So let me encode it in JSON so that it becomes a JSON string. All right. Because I am sending the parameters in JSON, I need to specify the header. Curl opt http header. This is an array and the element would be content type application / JSON. Okay, this is good. And now what I need to say, curl opt return transfer should be true. And also because this URL may redirect me to another URL, which Google does. I know that Google does that. That's why we need to make sure that this follows the redirection as well. So follow location should also be true, so that wherever Google redirects it, it should go there as well. Now I can execute the curl, this curl, and I need to get the response in some variable here. I can close the curl after calling it. Nice. And then finally I can echo the response. Okay, we should be good to go now. Let's see. So I will be running my app, which is actually I'm using different browsers, so that there might be some limitation on requesting this script through same browser again and again. So I'll call it from next browser. Let's see. So it's basically giving me some error. If what if I call it from this browser? But doesn't matter. See, I've already received the email. Great. So as you can see, you have received the email and this is good to go now. So I hope you got the basic idea what I'm trying to do here. This is just a basic example of using Google App Script. Besides this, you can use any of Google features like Google Translation or YouTube APIs or Google Map APIs, any of the Google services. You can make use of this platform and create some interesting and useful tools. So this was just for the educational purpose. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can find the source code in the link that I have provided in video description. So don't forget to subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. This much for today. Cheers, guys.